Hey guys, it's Koa's Crafty Plans and I'm back. I have to do a voiceover because I forgot that my air conditioner was on in my studio, so I apologize for that. However, this is going to be a flip through for my 2025 catch-all for January through June. I was using a Kelva planner. This was the seasonal one, and there's going to be several things in here that you're like my spreads aren't finished. I don't have currentlies, so you're going to notice a trend in that. You moved as well, so my lighting isn't super great, and I'm still kind of working things out. I've been here for a little while. However, I've not done videos for a while. So I'm going to try to get back into those. If you want to see anything that I used to do or that you just want in general to see me do, just comment and let me know. I want to know what you guys want to see. So here we go. This is my flip through. So for January, let me fix this. I have all of the whole month, a whole year, I'm sorry, on these discs. I just take out a couple months at a time. It is July when I'm filming this actually, so I have July and August out, but you'll see January through June. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so again, I always try to do a currently and match it to that, but did not do a currently at all this year. So my monthly, this is January. I use the Kelva Plan birthday month florals, and I told myself at the beginning of the year I was going to use these for every month, and so far I have. Not exclusively, sometimes I have used others, but my January is my birthday, and I used it's the carnations, so I use the birthday carnations. I love the colors. Pink and green go well together. New Year's spread. So I used black and gold. Surprise. I feel like everybody kind of uses some sort of black, gold, gray, stuff like that. But I did that, and it's Kelva Plan. I want to say Live, Love, Posh for these, but it could also be Kelva Plan. I don't know. I feel like that a lot of these had the same designs for at least the theming. There was a lot of the same type of stickers. So there is that. And yeah, I like it. It's not too bad. Love this one. Love the colors, the pinks, the purples, the mountain backgrounds, the writing in it. I thought that was really awesome. Again, there's one blank sticker, I think, but the rest, I think it was pretty nice. I really like this one. I think it was Little Posh stickers, but I'm not super sure, but I think it was. But not a bad start, but like I said, I did have to do a voiceover. Oh, and there was a spider, so if you saw it, so I'm getting it right here. So, sorry. My dogs are also in here, so I don't think they make an appearance in this video. However, I do have one in my lap and one is kind of running around, and I think eventually that I will end up putting him in my lap too, so there might be a little break with that. All right, so third week. I have done this before. The mountains, the purple glitter washi. They are Live Love Posh stickers. I just love these stickers. And the florals, I mean, the little snowflakes, they're just so cute. And the washi goes really well with it. The colors, and I have little stickers. I just loved them. This is not my favorite. I'm not, despite my planner so far, this is the second spread I've had a lot of gold in, but I really don't use a lot of gold. That's not really my favorite. And the stickers, I mean, I do like that it's kind of neutral, but again, I mean, the gold, I think the stickers kind of were a little off. I do like this. This was kind of a pastel. I love the little green color, little purples. They were Color Plan, I think, stickers, but I couldn't tell you what sticker book it is, to be honest. I could tell you it's Color Plan stickers, but I can't tell you exactly which book. But again, I didn't fill these out. Didn't do my gratitude list. Few empty boxes over here. So you'll see that again several times throughout this flip through. I just wasn't feeling it, guys. And that's okay. You're going to have empty stickers sometimes. You just got to, or at least I got to tell myself that it's fine. So, yeah. Did not do a currently again. So, February violets. Not your traditional, actually, colors for February. Not the reds, the pinks, but I do love that it is purple. And it has Riley and I became official, my daughter's birthday, my mom's birthday. So there's a lot of awesome things this month. But again, purple, greens, can't go wrong with these colors. They're really, really pretty. And didn't write. Okay. All right. More pastels. I believe this was Caliber Plan again. And I like the spread. I like the colors. But I just don't, I don't know. Overall, after the pen, I just don't love it. It's just not my favorite. I think it's the stickers, honestly. The colors. Or, the weird, anyway. Valentine's week. So, loving the teal accents that are in here. Love the florals. This was from Kelly Plan, the Valentine's book, and the red truck. I absolutely love the little red truck. But yeah, it was Kelly Plan. I want to say the Valentine's box that had come out. But yeah, the traditional colors, of course, and love it. More pastels. I believe this was Casthetic Plans, but I really like the way I wrote in it for the sticker boxes that I did write in. Casthetic Plans does a lot of the stickers that are grouped together already. So I really like taking the guesswork, I guess, out of where you're going to put your boxes. Those were one big sticker over there. But I really like the light purples. They're really pretty. This is one sticker. This is one sticker. So it was really kind of nice and easy. This was Live Love Posh stickers. I love this one. And I'm not super sure even why I love it, because I don't usually put my boxes like this, but it really works for this spread, I think. It's because they're like all one big line, so I don't normally do that, but it really works for this spread. And the colors, like these lined florals, are just, I'm loving those. And I like there's, even though some are blank, I like them. These little script stickers were from Simply Smith Stickers, I believe. So look her up. She has some great ones. Again, no currently. In March. So March is daffodils. I don't really use my monthlies a lot. so I usually just decorate and then I'm done. I don't really do a lot after the fact or go back in and add anything. All right, happy planner stickers. Love these. These I want to say was like a modern farmhouse, but I could be wrong. I could tell you which type of stickers they are. I can't tell you which specific book on most of them. But the type font, I'm really loving those quotes. And just like I said, the colors in general, I love the pinks, the greens. They just go really well together. And a couple boxes I didn't write on. All right. Happy Planner stickers. This was a seasonal, some type of seasonal book or like a wild something. I don't know. But I really liked these sagey green animals, and actually I did use the sage boxes from the Happy Planner to match, and I've used a lot of that book, so I need to get some more. But yeah, I do like the colors. Not a super fan of all the animals and stuff, but I like it. I mean, I'm more of a floralsy kind of girl, but it's kind of neutrally, kind of fun. I like it. And not a lot of writing in this either. So, okay, love this spread. So there's pink, metallic quotes that kind of went with that. Rainbows. This was a spring spread. I matched these pink metallics. I matched the little rainbow in the corner with the lucky on the top left. The boxes I kind of made into a little rainbow shape. So that kind of went with the theming. So I really love this. Plus I wrote in most of the boxes, so it just looks full and it makes my heart happy. I love it. And also did my gratitude list. So it's not a lot, but at least I did it. Okay, any March. I don't know why, but for March I love to put daisies. So I did make this daisy and like green and yellow, kind of grayish spread. This I was feeling pretty sick by the end of the week. I had a nice massage at the beginning, towards the beginning of the week, like the middle. So I think it all kind of came out towards the end. For April, all right. This is where I veered off from that birthday florals. They are daisies, so I did end up adding a few in here, just so I can keep the theme of those particular type of flowers. But I did add these other daisies in here, like the colored ones. So I'm still keeping in the same type of theme, but I want to say I forgot that I was doing the birthday florals, so I ended up doing an Easter spread, but it ended up working out, and I added those in, and because the others were daisies as well, it kind of matches. Okay, and first week of April, this was Caliber Plan. I want to say it's like a stripes and florals or like a plaids and florals. I don't know, something like that. But loving the colors, loving the pattern on a lot of these boxes. I was a little bit ill still, so I didn't use a lot, write a lot. But I was still enjoying the spread. I do have a box covered up there, so if you see that, that wasn't really part of the spread. But anyway, it's there. Again, the florals, the boxes, they're really pretty. I thought this was a very springy type spread. And, empty boxes, of course. All right, every spring I love doing a bee theme. So I did this little bee theme, and I believe they were Castatic Plan stickers. Love the honeycomb there. The orangey yellows, those work really well together in this spread. And the florals here, like I love those too. and it just kind of pulled everything together. And I always like to have some sort of a bee theme for spring. Okay, Easter week. These kind of mirrored the stickers from the monthly, except I didn't have the birthday florals in here. So you love the pastels, but I mean, I'm not super in love with the spread in general, but it would turn out to be pretty cute. I had a pretty good Easter, so I journaled about that a little bit, and yeah, I mean, it turned out to be pretty cute, actually. It was a little bittersweet, though. We found out my dad's headstone had been placed, and they never told us, so we found that on Easter. This one is kind of in your face, bright. I love the colors. This was kind of a fun little thing. I didn't write just those 2 boxes. It was a pretty big week relationship wise, but other than that, I don't think there was a lot going on, but I still just didn't write in it for some reason. But I mean, it is a cute spread. It just kind of, I don't know, didn't speak to me. Now, these I can tell you, they were Happy Planner from the Farmhouse book. So, of course, I did the bright. I wanted to do a neutral. And these, I really like them. I mean, I love the neutral stickers of that book. It kind of country vibe, little country chic. I don't know how you want to say that, but it's, I don't know, the neutrals. I love the little script stickers. Again, that was Simply Smith. She's on Etsy, but yeah, just look her up. But again, it's a cute spread. I really like it. Love the colors. So on to May. If I can get the page turned, there we go. We got Lily of the Valley. So I don't usually go with a lot of greens for May, but I did because of the I mean you have to do green. I mean, all these florals are pretty much green, and you don't have a white, so I did like an off-white kind of for the rest. But again, I don't really write in these a lot other than at the beginning of the month when I actually do it. I don't go back and fill any of it out. So wrote absolutely nothing this week. It was Mother's Day week. I have really beautiful colors in here. I mean, the really light blues, it's like a slate blue kind of, but I did put like Mother's Day type stickers in here. So I thought they were pretty nice. This is a little, I don't know, they have like little sassy Mother's Day quotes. So I thought that was pretty cute. So, I mean, the quotes make it sassy, but if you just were to look at just the colors, it's really like serene and calm. So I like that the Mother's Day is calm and sassy at the same time, because, it's, I don't know. Then you have this, okay? This is Go Wild Week. It was in Indy this year, which isn't far from me, so I did end up going, and I used the Kelly Plan stickers from her Go Wild sticker book and a little bit of the Mojo Jojo stickers from her Go Wild sticker book. I just kind of avoided the ones that said Dallas. But I know there's a lot going on here, but I love the hexagon stickers. They really make it fun. And it's super bright, super in your face. So I do like it, but I feel like it's pretty overwhelming, I think. The vibe is. But I mean, it was an overwhelming week, really. Go Wild is in general. So it's not too bad in all. Yay. Anyway, not a great week for me. So, had a crazy event. Don't worry, that didn't last. We got back together. So anyway, the gardening, the stickers are super cute. I love them. They're little garden theme. But See this thumb? It is not green at all. It is not, like, every plant I touch just dies. So I will say though, I have a plant right now in my room that is surviving. Despite my interventions, it is surviving. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so this is Memorial Day week, and I've done this before where I have one day of color and then the rest of the spread is black and white. I don't like that the color day was at the very beginning of the week instead of in the middle. I think the last time I did this, the day of color was more in the middle and it kind of looked better. But I still love the idea of it. I may end up doing this again sometime actually. But it still turned out pretty nice, I think. It kind of draws your eye towards Memorial Day, which I thought was pretty nice. We grilled out some steaks that day, and I tested out our new grill, but, not an expert yet, so we'll see. June. Okay, so these, it's a rose. I did have some washi left on my desk that's been sitting here forever. I still hadn't put up my washi wall yet, so, but I just happen to have these that matched from the Valentine's Day box from Kill the Plan that was out. So I went ahead and used those, and some of the stickers in it, like the little green accent. There's only one green sticker on there other than the dots, so I don't like that, but it'll all come together. Okay, so Disney week. This Disney band trip. So my daughter's school took the band and the orchestra to Disney. The orchestra got to play at Epcot, and the band got to march down Main Street at the head of the parade. So they got to play their instruments and kind of lead that. So that was really fun and exciting trip. This is when Riley and I got back together as well. We just decided, hey, we're gonna talk things out. We weren't officially back together, but we were talking and working things out. But anyway, I really enjoyed the spread, but it's kind of a lot. There's a lot of colors going on. I tried to stick with the blue, purple, a little bit of pink, green. I don't know. It's everywhere. Now, the bright spread, though, my dad's birthday was actually this week, and I still wanted to do the Disney, so I didn't really put that in here. So I ended up doing more for him on Father's Day week. So he loved tools. He loved, a lot of things, but he could fix anything. So I wanted to do tools this week. So it's kind of crazy with the rainbow and there's colors everywhere. But this is my favorite picture of he and I together. And we have a picture of him with my daughter the day she was born, or maybe the next day or something. This is him with all his kids, 2 biological, 2 adopted. So this is my graduation day from college. And he loved this long beard. It was so long and he loved it. That's my mom and dad. I just love this picture of him smiling. And then this was actually the day that he died. I wanted a picture holding his hand. And so that's a really special picture for me, but to include in here. But anyway, we celebrated. We had sukiyaki, which is like a Japanese hot pot type meal, and he loved it when we did that. So we made it to honor him. So it was delicious. I feel like we did the meal justice and honored him well. So the next week, since this was so bright, I did something a bit more neutral. It's coffee themed, and I don't know if any of you know this about me, but I actually hated the smell of coffee and hated coffee for the longest time. Now I drink it every day. It's more like sugar water, to be honest, because I put a lot of sugar in it and a lot of creamer. But hey, it's coffee and I'm drinking it. But these were the new Happy Planner stickers. Some kind of cafe something. But love the colors together, the pinks, the light greens. Okay, not a fan of these stickers. The stickers themselves are really pretty, and I love the writing. I don't like those boxes, the way they're kind of right on top of each other like that, and the writing is exactly the same in a row, so I wasn't a super big fan of that. I like the writing in itself, the pink and the kind of cursive and the black, the difference. I do like that, but not both together right then and there. So not my favorite. Anyway, again, that was the end of my 2025 January through June flip through. So trying to get back into things. I think I said that earlier, but if I didn't, please like and subscribe. And if you like my videos, if you want to see more, I really appreciate you guys watching. If there's anything you do want to see in particular, let me know. Reach out to me. Leave me a comment, anything. I love hearing from you guys, and I want to put more videos out, so I want to know what you guys want to see. But thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you guys next time. Bye.